This is a screencast for Caesar, Book 5, Chapter 35. In this chapter, the Romans execute an attack against Ambiorix by carrying out the order to form a circle, as opposed to running away in fear to grab their stuff like they had initially.
Run away!
While the Gauls throw weapons from their side of the battle line, the Romans strongly engage in battle from sunrise until the 8th hour. Which command, having been most carefully observed by them, this here is an abab. And this next italicized part is a clause of repeated action with fekarat as the indicative verb. Which, that's how we're going to translate the cum, which any cohort had gone out from the circle and had made an attack. The enemies fled most swiftly. Meanwhile, it had been necessary that ampartem, that part implied of the Roman army, it had been necessary that that part of the Roman army be exposed and weapons received on their open flank. Versus cum, in turn, when they had begun to return to that place in Am Locum, from which they had marched out, and the errant refers to the Roman soldiers who were attempting the attack. They were surrounded by both those who had retreated and by those who stood next to them. If, however, on the other hand, sine autem, they wish to keep their place, and this wellant here, we're going to translate it as if it's in the present. It's part of an imperfect subjunctive. It is an imperfect subjunctive as part of a past contrary to fact condition. Neither was an opportunity, that's how we're going to translate locus, neither was an opportunity left for valor, though virtuti is a dative of purpose, nor could they, being crowded together, escape the weapons, having been thrown by so great a multitude of men. However, distressed by so many disadvantages, having received many wounds, they resisted, implied the enemy. This here is an abab. And this is also an abab, with a great part of the day having been consumed, cum, though they were being fought from daybreak until the 8th hour, they allowed nothing which was unworthy of them. Then each thigh of Titus Balwentius, who the year before had been chief centurion primum pilum, a brave man and one of great authority, the magnae auctoritatis is a genitive of description, is pierced with a javelin. Quintus Lucianus, of the same rank, fighting most valiantly, is killed while he assists his son when surrounded by the enemy, circum vento. Lucius Cotta, our dear friend Lucius Cotta, when encouraging all of the cohorts and ranks, is wounded directly in the face by a slingshot. Thank you.